Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Bay Area bikepacking adventure. In the previous episode, I rode the brand new Duzer bike through the Marin Headlands, checked out Muir Beach, hugged some giant redwoods, and made a new friend. It was one of the best days I've ever had on a bike. Today isn't as sunny, but the fog makes the scenery more dramatic and spooky. All right, let's do this.
Check it out.
Buenos dias. I've been up since 6 a.m. packing up everything in the dark. Slept right there and I fell asleep right away. Great night sleep. And it's much cooler today. I think it's going to be about 15 degrees cooler than yesterday. So about high 50s today. Chance of rain. We'll see what happens. And you know what? I felt safe all night because I had this giant right here, this one protecting me. Let's go have a beautiful day. What do you say? All right, Mr. Duzer. This bike has been awesome so far. Kickstand up. Let's go. I've only gone about 200 feet. But I had to stop because these birds sound amazing. That's a nice morning song. I'm starting the day off on a nice bike path next to the river, amongst all the trees in this green tunnel of goodness. I'm liking it. Here we go. No crashies, no flatties, no whammies. Alright, no more flat rail trails. Looks like I'm going uphill for 7.7 miles. So it was a little chilly riding that flat path. Not anymore. Now I'm hot. I've warmed up. Wow. Gets steep quick around here. Whew. Oh. Can you see behind me how steep it is? It says 21% grade. I'm stopping for 2 reasons. 1, I want to break. 2, this tree right here, covered in moss. I love it. It's magical. We don't have stuff like that in Colorado. And I love these tiny little flowers and all the ferns. Feels like I'm in a magical fairy tale forest. Oh boy, here's a steep one. Okay. Oh, I did it. And I have to say, I'm usually a fan of sunny, hot days, but I'm thankful that it's a bit cooler today because this hill was a beast. I just went up 1,500 feet. Oh, wow. Great way to start the day though. And it's beautiful and misty. It seems like a completely different world today than yesterday. Magical. Oh yeah, here we go. Ho, ho, ho. Check this out. It's like a tub of water. I don't need any right now, but it's good to know that there's water up here for future riders. Take note. Wow. Well, I climbed so high that I'm in the clouds now. And it's special up here. Woo! Pretty darn rocky now. Oh God! Man, it keeps getting better. How can it be? I don't know, but it does. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is a good spot for a love shout out. And I usually do love shout outs when I'm top of a mountain and I scream out people's names who I love. I love you, Mom! Yeah! Okay, it's getting cold. Time to move. Yesterday I could see for miles and miles. Today I can see for about 30 feet. I truly feel like I'm on a different planet. I love the drama of the weather up here. Dramatic and spooky. Ooh. Life would be boring if it was just sunny and blue skies every day, right? Gotta mix it up a little bit. Ooh, we found some single track. Endor, oh that's funny. Endor, that's where the Ewoks live in Star Wars. This does look pretty Endor-y. Oh yeah. Woo! Nice flowy single track. I'll take it. Oh yeah. Woo! This is the payoff for going up that big mountain. Yeah. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Look at this one. Wham! Whee. What a great surprise this is. Hello, alien. This place is awesome. Whoop. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Nice tight little trail through here. Hey, look at these bells. Check this out. It's right along the single track, the knoll, feet only. Right over here, they actually have bike parking with a couple bike racks over there. Let's go inside of the knoll. Oh man, what a spot. Oh, looks like it's in memory of Dan Hennessy. Ride in peace. Well, I'm gonna sit right here. Oh, yeah, you need to see this. Look at that view. What a spot. We got some adornments here. I like stuff like this. I like when humans come up with an idea to honor a friend and they create something beautiful for other people to enjoy. Yeah, Dan Hennessy, this one goes out to you, my friend. I don't know you, but I bet you were a cool guy. Look at this cute town, Fairfax. And check this out, my friends. The Marin Museum of Bicycling, Mountain Bike Hall of Fame. This is essentially, this whole area, the birthplace of mountain biking. Unfortunately, it looks closed, but yeah, I bet they have some cool stuff to look at in there. This is truly a fat tire bike. You know Gary Fisher of Gary Fisher Bikes? I'm pretty sure he lives in this town. A lot of mountain bike history on these hills. What I like about this route is that you're never too far away from a town, so you don't really need to carry a ton of food because you can buy hot food wherever you go. Doesn't this bagel look good? Look at all those poppy seeds. Yum, 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 yum. I'm outside the coffee roastery. I don't drink coffee, but I sure will eat this bagel. When I go through towns like this, I think to myself, could I live here? This is pretty cool. Nice little town, beautiful mountains everywhere, close to San Francisco and other big cosmopolitan places. But I probably will never leave Boulder. I do love my Boulder, but I do love visiting other places around the world, for sure. You never know who you're gonna find out here on these bike paths. This guy right here, you might recognize him from my SoCal Ramble series. He was on a family vacation in Joshua Tree and he came and met me.
So I was trying to tell Zoe how excited I was this morning, and I said to her, I said, imagine if Taylor Swift were riding a bike up the road, how excited you'd be.
I don't think she rides bikes in the desert.
She might, you never know.
Cool.
Taylor Swift and Ryan Van Duzer are pretty much the same.
Yes, 100%.
And here he is again. Steven, what's up, brother?
I'm doing all right.
And we're in your backyard, right?
Yes, this is my old stomping grounds over here in Marin County.
Ah, right on. And you came out to ride with me.
I did.
Thank you, man. I
Yes.
appreciate it. And anything else important to say?
We're about to go over the Richmond San Rafael Bridge, as they call it here.
Ooh, cool.
I like to call it Rafael.
Rafael.
But yeah, you're gonna get, it's big contrast here, because we're in Marin County and we're gonna be in Richmond in a moment,
All right.
which is a little more urban.
All right,
But
cool.
we'll check it out.
Oh, and I just noticed your bike. Whoa, look at this thing. What is this?
This would be the
Priority 600X. It's about time to sing my favorite song. You know the words?
Oh yeah.
You know the words?
Here we go.
Ole, 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 yeah. Ole, ole. Woohoo, yeah. Steven, where are we going?
We're going to Richmond, East Bay.
Look at this bridge we're gonna ride over. Wow. This is a very long bridge and it's very windy and it's very loud, but I'm really grateful that there's a bike path. We are still on bike paths, navigating our way through the town of Richmond. It's very urban, much different than yesterday and this morning, but I've been very impressed with their bicycle infrastructure. Everywhere we've gone today has had a nice bike path or bike lane. So Steven, we were riding by, you started talking about this community garden. What's it all about?
So this is a community garden in Richmond here, and it's run by an organization called Urban Tilth. And I take my 7th graders here once a year, or at least I try to do that. And we help out in the garden, and it's really beautiful. They encourage folks in the community to come and pick whatever they want. So
Wow,
it's great.
That's cool. So they're feeding the community.
Yep.
I love this idea. Community garden, and everybody's allowed to come in and take whatever they want. I could see that being quite valuable to lots of people in different communities all across the United States and the world.
Yeah, look at that.
So not only are there urban gardens for people to enjoy, but they also have a pump track. We doing this?
We're doing it.
We're doing
Let's
it.
do it.
Here we go. Little kid pump track. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Ow. Whoa, here we go. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Rip that 600X. All right, that was awesome. Thank you, my friend.
Right on.
Here we go. Ole, 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 ole. Ooh, the acoustics are great in here. So my time with Steven is coming to an end. I can't thank you enough for coming and hanging out with me.
Hey, this was great. It was a thrill for me to reconnect.
Right on. What do you have here?
Celery. Can you guess what it's for?
Not really. I'm a bean guy, not celery.
It's not for us to eat. You're going to be swinging by the little farm in Tilden Park, and the animals love celery, and you can feed it to them. And I hope you do.
That's so, you went and bought celery just for this moment?
I did. Yep.
You're amazing,
I used
man.
to take my kids there all the time, and they loved it. So
Ah,
I figured you're a child at heart. So
yes, I definitely am.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I love it. I'm so glad Steven came to say hi. He's a good guy for sure. And now I'm heading back into nature, which makes me happy. Heading up, up, up. You know the drill. Okay, this is why Steven gave me a bag of celery. I found the little farm. Oh no. Due to potential presence of avian flu, please do not touch or feed the animals. Sorry, buddy, I have a whole bag of celery for you. Hello, big old pigs. How you doing? Looks like we got some chickens. I am pretty bummed out, A, because Steven really wanted me to experience this because he used to take his kids here, and B, because I haven't fed an animal, a farm animal, in a long time. But rules are rules. See you, bud. I'll be back another day with some more celery. Now the question is, do I save the celery for myself? I mean, it's not my favorite thing, and there's no real calories in it. Maybe I could make ants on a log. I do have some peanut butter. Yeah, I like this. I am back in the super green, enchanted forest. My happy place. You know, I have a lot of happy places. I love the desert, I love the mountains, I love the forest, ocean. Pretty much nature is my happy place. Oh man, look at that. This area is incredible. Incredible! There, I said it again. And it's really special that all the people in this highly dense urban area, the Bay Area, have access to nature like this, not far away. Today's treats are chocolate covered almonds. And I'm just sitting here on this bench, loving life. Look at this view. California is really good about putting benches all over the place so we can enjoy nature. Limbo time again. Whoop. Oh, I think these trees are eucalyptus. Where are the koalas? I'm really loving this, but it's very subtle. As I'm riding through this forest, I can hear the trees swaying because it's pretty windy up there, and they're knocking into each other and they're squeaking. It's cool. The earth is communicating. Going up the steepy steep again. Whew. And there's another bench with an awesome view. Woo. Look at this. Woo. There are definitely benefits to climbing real high. The views get better and better. And now we have another spectacular view. I love how green it is, like Ireland. There's another awesome bench. Woo! But we're gonna keep on going. Check this out. So this is Sibley Backpack Camp, and I called a couple weeks ago to reserve it, but it's already reserved. So I was thinking I would get here and hopefully charm the people and say, hey, can I squeeze in somewhere? But I don't see anybody. There's nobody here, and it's like 5:30, so I'm curious if they're actually coming. I don't really want to go any further because I'm pretty tired and I need to set up camp, but I'll hang out for a bit, and if they show up, I'll talk to them, and if they don't, I'm taking it. You know what it's time for? A burrito in paradise. Oh man, look at that. Burritos, nature, life is good. I'm doing a little happy dance. I mean, look how green that is. That's crazy. And this is pretty good too. Man, I'm loving this route. Thank you, Emily, who developed this route. Check it out, my friends. Ants on a log. I put that celery to use. And this peanut butter was given to me by Logan. Steven gave me the celery, and I had some chocolate covered almonds. So hey, I haven't had this since I was probably 7 years old. Hard to chew. This is definitely the first time I've ever had celery on a bikepacking trip. It's just not something I usually pack. You know what I'm saying? Not many calories. It's kind of gross unless you do this. And besides being a great drying rack, the Duzer has been awesome. I'm loving this bike. It is time to go to bed and get in my tent because it is pretty darn cold. It is not like yesterday. But reflecting on today, it was another just fantastic day. I mean, this morning in the mist and the clouds, climbing that mountain, hanging out with Steven, riding through some of the urban areas, over that crazy long bridge, San Rafael Bridge, and then finishing off in the Sibley Volcanic Area. This has just been stunning. Man, so good, so good. Can you tell I'm psyched? One more day tomorrow, and I'm excited for it. Yeah, here we go. Good night from the weird looking slug thing right here. Yeah, happy Thursday. Happy